Hello friends, this video on nutrition in animals part 15 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Name the type of carbohydrate that can be digested by ruminants but not by humans. Ruminants are the grass eaters which contain an additional sac-like structure called rumen. So this is not present in human beings. So rumen helps in the digestion of cellulose. So since it is not present in humans, therefore humans cannot digest cellulose. So cellulose can be digested by ruminants but not by humans. The reason is the presence of rumen, and rumen contains a lot of bacteria which helps in the digestion of cellulose. In human beings there is no rumen, so no bacteria, so no digestion of cellulose. Question number 8. Why do we get instant energy from glucose? Now, if you look at glucose is already in its simple form. So, the simplest form of carbohydrate is glucose. Otherwise, whatever we eat, whether we eat rice or wheat or chapati or whatever we eat, bread, so they are all complex form of carbohydrate. So they all contain starch. So starch needs to be broken down to form glucose. So all this process of digestion will take time. But in case of glucose, it is the simplest form. So the digestion is not needed and the time is saved, and instantly the food which is eaten gets absorbed and assimilated to provide energy. So no further breakdown is needed. Therefore, instant energy. Question number 9. Which part of the digestive canal is involved in absorption of food? So absorption of food, the final absorption, the absorption anyways happens only in the small intestine, and it happens due to the presence of the hair-like structures called villi in the small intestine. Chewing of food. This happens inside the mouth, that is the buccal cavity or the oral cavity, and it happens with the help of teeth, and teeth are present inside the oral cavity. Killing of bacteria. So the bacteria are killed inside the stomach, and how is it killed? Due to the presence of the acidic environment due to hydrochloric acid. Complete digestion of food. This happens in the small intestine because the intestine produces the intestinal enzymes, and also the pancreatic enzymes they come to the small intestine and they help in digestion of carbohydrates, proteins as well as fats. So complete digestion happens here. Formation of feces. So feces are nothing but the undigested food components which are released out of the body. So this feces formation is a part of egestion, and it happens in the large intestine. Question number 10. Write one similarity and one difference between the nutrition in amoeba and human beings. So if we talk about the similarity first. So in terms of similarity, in both amoeba as well as human beings, the very basic process of digestion remains the same. That is, the digestive juices help in breaking down food. So digestive juices helps in complex food breakdown because both of them take in food in the form of complex substances. So food breakdown happens with the help of digestive juices, which in turn is absorbed by the body to release energy. And both of them have holozoic mode of nutrition. That is, they take in complex solid food. Now, if you talk about differences, so what are the differences between the two? A lot of differences, in fact. In case of amoeba, there is no mouth present for ingestion. However, in case of human beings, mouth is present for ingestion. In case of amoeba, you really do not have all these structures which are involved in the process of digestion as in case of human beings. Whereas in amoeba, you have pseudopodia, which helps in intake of food. But in human beings, there is no pseudopodia. In case of amoeba, the undigested food is expelled out through the vacuoles. In human beings, the undigested food is expelled out through the anus. So, if you start talking about differences, there are a lot of differences. In fact, the way the entire process of nutrition happens, that is only different in case of amoeba as well as human beings. Question number 11. Match the items in column 1 with that of column 2. Salivary gland. So salivary gland secretes saliva. Stomach. What does stomach do? Stomach releases the hydrochloric acid. So acid release. Liver. Liver produces bile. So liver secretes bile juice. Rectum. So what happens in the rectum? So rectum produces the feces, and feces is nothing but the undigested food components. Small intestine. Here the digestion is completed. Complete digestion happens here with the help of the intestinal as well as the pancreatic enzymes. Large intestine. So in large intestine, absorption of water. Yes, all the excess water in the undigested food gets absorbed here, and also the undigested food gets stored here. Whatever is not getting digested, they all get stored in the large intestine. Then large intestine gradually absorbs all the excess water from the undigested food, and finally the undigested component is released in the form of feces. So with this, we have reached towards the end of this lesson on nutrition in animals, and I hope that this lesson would have helped you to clear your concept and understanding. So see you all in the next lesson. Thank you. Please visit www.examfear.com to watch more educational videos with a better experience. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for latest updates. Thank you once again.